What's up, RockTheBolt Nation? It's your boy Tank back again one more time, coming at you with part 3 of our little mini-series of the off-season for all 32 teams. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, like I said, this is part 3 of our little series for RockTheBolt.com. You know, if you guys have any comments below, make sure to write them. Make sure to go to the website and check it out. I'll put the link right here real quick, www.rockthebolt.com, and also I'll say it again later on when the show is almost over. Anyways guys, let's go ahead and get started with the first team of the day. It will be the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs have been plagued with injuries all last season. They had a lot of holes to fill up this offseason, and they were able to do that for the most part. Now they also have a new running back in Peyton Hillis, to help Jamal Charles out, and they also, they instilled a new head coach, Cromell, and I really do not see the Chiefs doing as good as everybody thinks they'll do this year. So I kind of have them going in at 9-7. I feel they'll probably get third place overall in the West because I feel like it's going to be a tighter race this year. I'll get to more of that when I talk about the other AFC West teams. But for sure, Kansas City Chiefs, I don't see them improving, but they will improve a little bit because I feel Cromell is the guy for the job. They still have key players that are really good, and I really expect the ones who were injured, even though they had a lot of bad, like ACL injuries, those are hard to come back. I mean, that's why they picked up Peyton Hillis. But like I said, I don't expect them to improve too much, but they will be better than they were last year. And if you guys check out these quick hits real quick. Remember, if you have any comments, leave the comments below, and I will are on the website, and we'll try to get back to them as soon as we can. Let's move on to the next team. The next team is the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks are a day late and $1 short. All this spectacle of them having, to me, they're all a bunch of show. It's all show, because that's what I feel Pete Carroll is. It's all show. You have a couple high-profile running backs who can run up and down the field in a stadium that you can't really win in because you can't hear anything. Doesn't mean anything. I don't expect to see the Seahawks doing too much. In fact, they're going to probably be the worst team in the NFC West, in my opinion. They picked up the Green Bay's second-string quarterback in Matt Flynn. Flynn. They had some quarterbacks from Green Bay they used, like Matt Hasselbeck, who's been decent. But I really don't see him doing anything because he hasn't really proved himself as the joys of being back home when you get to hear everybody's conversation. Anyways, like I was saying about Matt Flynn, they actually, I don't see him doing anything too much. Matt Hasselbeck was a second-string quarterback for Green Bay, but he did okay. But you see what happened to him. He ended up leaving, or he got let go. But anyways, I don't see him doing much for the Seahawks, and I really see the Seahawks having a really poor season this season, probably going 6-10 maybe. Not really showing their potential they could be showing. Anyways, you guys check out the quick hits right here. Alright, that was your Seattle Seahawks, and now it's time for the Arizona Cardinals. I expect to see the Cardinals jump from a mediocre team of 8-8 to a really good profile team who is going to be a contender in the NFC West with the 49ers. They picked up some really good draft picks, including Michael Floyd, the wide receiver from Notre Dame. I expect him and Larry Fitzgerald to tear it up this season. Defensively, they picked up some players, really good players that solidify their defense. The only problem I see with the Cardinals is that their quarterbacks situation, they got Kevin Kolb and Skeleton going at it. Whoever wins that quarterback race in the preseason, they need to step up because I feel like this team should be back to where they were a few years ago, being contenders with the 49ers, because I expect those two teams to really go at it this season, have one of the better seasons, and really feed off each other to really prove who really is the best in NFC West. The rest of the NFC West, sorry, Rams, Seahawks, I don't see it. I see these are two main cats in the NFC West are going to go at it. I expect to see some great things from the Cardinals. If you guys want to go ahead and see the hits for this one. And that was your Arizona Cardinals. And your next team is the New York Jets, or I like to call them now the New York T-Bows. Yes, Tebow is now a New York Jet. He's a second-string quarterback. I guess he's second-string quarterback to Mark Sanchez. But honestly, with Mark Sanchez playing 3 quarters and Tim Tebow playing the fourth quarter, you actually have a full solid team by the New York Jets. But I really do not expect them to do too much. They're a tough team, but they somehow cannot reach to that mountaintop as they were before. I think it was the last 2 times they went to the playoffs, they really took a number on them, and they lost their confidence, and they lost their swag, I guess you want to call it. They still got a tough defense. Reeves is back there like a shark out there. You know, they lost Plesko Burress, but he the guy's a bad apple anyways. Who really cares? They picked up a few guys. I don't know if LT's be playing with them anymore. He might retire, you know, but you know, he wasn't really a big factor anyways. Nothing against LT, of course, so all my Charger fans out there. I don't see the Jets doing anything. I see them going 8-8, same as last year, I believe. Not really doing much, but staying tough, being a tough opponent for people, but not being that team that can go all the way. Check out the quick hits right here. Alright, that was the New York Jets. Now it's time for the Dallas Cowboys. I got some praise for the Dallas Cowboys. I feel like this team is the team right here. They were going. I have them going at 11-5 this season, because just the fact that they had a great offseason and they are a solid team. You know, they may have some bumps and bruises. You know, they're kind of like the Chargers in my opinion. Have a good team, but just somehow fall up a little short. But I feel like their offseason, they solidified what they really needed. Jerry Jones stepped up to the plate, picked up a good draft with Michael Claiborne, really good defensive back, cornerback. I see them, you know, they're between Dallas and it's between the 3 NFC. It's going to be the Eagles, Dallas, and New York Giants, but I feel the Dallas Cowboys are going to inch out them too, and it'll probably be between the Eagles and them who are going to get for their first place in their division. The only situation, not really a situation, now they have a solid second-string quarterback in Kyle Orton, so if Romo goes down, that train won't slow down. See what I did there? Anyways, I expect the Dallas Cowboys to do really good. You guys go ahead and check out the quick hits right here. Alright guys, that was the 5 teams for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have a comment below, if you feel like I was wrong, leave a comment down below. I think I said that right. Yeah. And also, check out the articles on RockTheBolt.com. Here is the link again. Check that out. And also, if you will, leave comments on there. Let us know you're listening to us. Leave comments on this channel. Subscribe to this channel. You know, everybody who wrote the articles, they will love to hear your voice, see your opinion. Now, all this stuff I said was my opinion, but some of the articles had different opinions. So we all have their own opinions about these teams. In the end, we're all just having a good time and talking about football. It's your boy Tank. Another week is in the bag. Another episode is in the bag. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Coming